What is up, everybody? Squiddish here, bringing you another SMITE gameplay, and today we have Mr. Wiggles, Ao Kuang himself, here for his redemption in the Spartan arenas. Now, I don't typically like bringing you guys arena gameplay, because I think arena is kind of a dick around and don't really be serious mode. I mean, Conquest is the meat and bones of the MOBA experience, and SMITE's no exception. However, Ao Kuang Conquest is so boring! I seriously tried so many times. I tried so many times to get an Ao Kuang Conquest game that the first at least like 2/3 of it wasn't just nothing happening. But it's impossible. Possible! So, I said, fuck it, bought a goddamn Doom Orb, I went into the arena, and we're gonna light some shit up. Now, the reason it's so difficult to get a gameplay that's not only decent, but entertaining to watch, is because Ao Kuang is not really a murderizing character. He's not Naja, he's not Zeus, he's not even like an Ares or a Hades who's just gonna get into shit and be in the way and take damage. No, he is really almost a support. He is all about control. Ao Kuang is there to manipulate the battlefield. The god, the Dragon King of seas and tempests. And so, he controls the ebb and flow of a fight. Steers the direction of the winds of battle. And there is even more interesting about Ao Kuang. Believe it or not, of all the gods in SMITE, Ao Kuang is the only one based on an actually existing thing. Look, here, I have video.
A mighty fall!
That is Ao Kuang. That is Ao Kuang. In real life. That is what he does. His job is incredibly simple. Locate teamfight, direct enemies toward death funnel. His tornadoes do an absurdly high amount of damage, as they should, because they have a delay. They're incredibly easy to avoid. But if you get hit by them, they're a very unique AoE. Even that you're going to take the full duration damage from the AoE, even if you so much as tow it. You don't have to actually stand around in it, because baby tornadoes will come off and rip out your eternal soul. So you can shut off lanes with this. You can deny areas to enemies, or sometimes, based on synergies, you can capitalize to deal astronomical amounts of damage. Ao Kuang absolutely stands out doing two things. Being a lane robot, and participating in team fights. Which brings us back to, we're doing arena, since arena is literally nothing but one giant clusterfuck of team fights. Your ult is cool and all, you can try and snipe people with it, and sometimes you do. Your mirror ain't getting away today. Squalls is slow and it's cool. It does some damage, but really, all the magic happens with Ao Kuang's 3. His tornadoes. If you don't max his 3 first, you're probably doing something horribly wrong. See, I just barely touched the tornado and it took almost half my health because it stuck to me. Ao Kuang's abilities real quick, kind of touched on them already. His 1 is a Squall, straight line skill shot, does some damage and slows. His 2 is Wiggle, lets him move a little bit faster. His 3 is fuck everybody and Ares' ultimate. Like so. About them synergies, gentlemen! Ao Kuang! Nobody gets a bigger hard-on for Ares' ultimate than Ao Kuang. Nobody. He doesn't even need to use his ult to just dispense the death. But had I had it, I sure as fuck would have thrown that in there too. Drop his 3, drop his Squall, which does a small AoE burst when it hits, and you can even throw his ult. Literally all 3 of his damage-dealing abilities are, like, custom built to fuck everybody grabbed by an Ares or Hades ultimate or an Odin ultimate or any of those heavy control ultimates. Oh god. Oh god. And his 4, his ult, very simply summons an incredibly large dragon from the sky, which will rush forward, hitting everybody in a straight line, doing extremely high damage and knocking them away. It does have, like most of his abilities, a decent delay though, so an enemy that's alert can get out of the way. So a lot of times, you gotta either lay it down when enemies are stunned, when you know where they're gonna be, like that Ymir who was trying to run back into base, or when they're not gonna have an opportunity to react. Again, the tides of battle. I don't care about that Ymir. He's there and he's annoying, but realistically he doesn't pose any threat to my team. So, oh, that's the ult. Ow, that hurt. I was in the middle of casting, so I couldn't Aegis that, and it hurt my face a little bit. So we're gonna wiggle over here. And we're gonna kill some minions for STOOOOORMS stacks. Ah, why you gotta be like that, Ace? Why you gotta be like that? All I want to do is stack up the noob orb so I can just nuke people. Hebo, you're incredibly squishy. Stand in this tornado. Now look, I tagged him with one squall and the tornadoes, and there went half of his life. Almost half of his life. And I'm not even sure I hit him with the squall. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how much damage the tornadoes do. But again, Ao Kuang wouldn't even function if it didn't do less. He's fun. He's a fun character to play. I like him. Stuff like this happens. And then it's just giant dragon death. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Every time an Ares ults, it gets everybody's attention. I'm pretty sure an Ares ult is just the beacon of everybody. Drop your ultimates right here. I don't care whose team you're on. Right here. See me? I'm in the sky. I'm glowing gold. There's lots of chains coming out. Right here. And everyone throws their ults at it. Friendly and enemy. Friendly because there's about to be a lot of enemies there, and enemy because they know there's about to be a lot of friendlies there, trying to capitalize on the lot of enemies that are there, and it's just a giant mess. And it's awesome. It's the purest form of compliment. And I am so distracted right now, because even in the arena, the majority of my job is to drop tornadoes on approaching lines of minions. Like so. Because one mindless tornado with zero attention thrown in will wipe an entire wave. It's a beautiful thing, really. Nobody outpushes Mr. Wiggles. Nobody pushes. I need to find someone that I can actually kill, because my bloodlust is getting low. Hebo! Swing and a miss! It's okay, I have the tornadoes. If they're going to come through here and keep fighting Ares, they're going to have to pay for it. And see, Hebo had to pull back. Ares probably would have been fine, but I'm just making sure. Damn it, Hebo. Come on. Don't be like that. If he's going to go after Ares, he's going to get the tornadoes. He's going to go after Ares. He's going to get the ult. Like that. Control. Seriously. Ao Kuang is as much of a support as Aphrodite is. I mean, yeah, he can kill people and stuff, but in my humble, professional MLG pro gaming opinion, he's just a support. He's just a misguided little support dragon, wiggling through life, misunderstood. A lot of people, I think anyway, I kind of did it when I first started playing Smite, kind of have a misconception of Ao Kuang. I used to think he was a horrible god, because most of the Ao Kuangs I saw wanted the impression that Ao Kuang is Poseidon, and his job is to run at people and just do as much damage as possible. And then they just got wrecked. Because that's not what he does. Not what he does. I would like you to leave this buff camp alone and possibly give it to me, if we can do that. No? Okay. Well, at least you're going to go away. Whatever. I harassed you. I'm not going to make it there in time to do anything that's actually going to matter. So I'm going to go back to my job of mob botting, which is incredibly helpful in Arena, because I don't think most people that play Arena realize you usually lose because of the freaking minions, not because of player deaths. Nobody seems to understand this. No way, you man. No. Why you do that? Why you do this? Why you do this? There's no purpose. That's absolutely uncalled for. Oh, jeez. That's a lot of people. Sun Wukong! Be careful, little monkey friend. Oh boy, here we go. There we go. I didn't really need to throw the ult, and if I was gonna throw the ult, I really could have thrown it a little bit to the side. That was my own term. I'm honestly more concerned about throwing down the Mighty Storm than the ultimate. Ymir, back off, buddy. Don't wall me. Don't wall me. I will aegis this. I may have made it out. I'm not sure.
I would suggest that you run.
But screw off. I was not risking that. Stacking items. At least the Warlock sash is beautiful on Mr. Wiggles, just because of main minion, whatever. Creep. Clearing capabilities. Get away from Zeus, sir. Don't worry, bro. I got your back. Naja's doing some stuff up there, so we're all gonna throw our mighty storms and we're gonna have a big old mighty storm party. Ares! Distract them with your face! I wish to fire my lasers of wind. I don't feel like that was necessary, monkey, but whatever. It was kind of cool, I guess. Yeah. Minions. Nobody's really engaging. Someone commit so I can drop a storm on you. Well, now we're committing and my storm's on cooldown, of course. Of course. Ow. Of course, I just had to use my Aegis on Ymers. I tried to kind of wiggle away. Well, even in the arena, I'm going to keep the minions under control and watch for whoever needs some assistance. That guy. Oh, let's lay this down preemptively. Ah, a little farther right, but I think I got somebody. I'm not actually sure. No, I didn't. Crap! Why can I hit nothing? Why am I so bad at Smite? If you're going to go home, you're going to pay for it, Hurt. Keeping his face at least another, like, second or two. People are upset behind me. And I'm retreating. And the reason is A, because I have a lot of money and I would like to finish the Warlock sesh so I can begin building stacks before the freaking game ends. And B, if there's one thing about Ao Kuang, kind of what I said earlier, if there is one thing about Ao Kuang, he is support, he is not tanky at all. You are not going to go into my thingamajigger. Okay, one of you is, but that's it. You do not want to be on... Wow, I just 7-10 split that. I am so freaking bad at this game. You do not want to be on the front lines. If you realize at any time, you probably noticed me doing this several times in this game. And if not, I'm sure you'll see it at some point now that you're looking for it. I look around, and if it occurs to me that there are no friendlies closer to the enemy than I am, by a substantial margin, I need to go be somewhere else. I need to back off and go find a new place to live. Because my job is not to be in their face. My job is to be back here, dropping my mighty storms! And just generally being annoying. Do a lot of damage, do a lot of kills. It's okay. It's a hard life being Mr. Wiggles. It's a hard life. I also don't want to listen to more friends. I really, really don't. Oh yeah. Oh, pull him right into that mighty storm. Pull him right into that mighty storm. I'm gonna hurt everybody lots and get some mana and buy some stuff while I'm here. You guys can kind of wrap that up. I'm not gonna really do a whole lot until my tornadoes come back anyway. Still fighting? Are we still fighting? Okay. Well, there's some tornadoes. Thanks for walking into them, Hebo. I do appreciate it. Kill him! Kill him! Ah. I can't chase anyone down in a team fight unless it's just them. Because I will die. Wiggle is not the world's best escape. In fact, Wiggle is as close to not having an escape as you can be and still have an escape. Now, see, I just made him go right back in the door. Me and Zeus did together. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. How much you can put fear. How much these little twisters can put so much fear into the enemy. Stop it, man. Stop it, shenanigans. Zeus just ate that. Wow, he is a baller. He does not even care. Zeus is fearless right now. For a god that has literally no escape. Go ahead and tank him with your face. Oh, Sun Wukong went to one of them. I thought it was Ares. Whatever, I wasn't really paying attention. I wasn't really paying attention. I ain't even mad. I'm just scared to wiggle. I'm just wiggling everywhere. That was the best Hercules ult. Never play billiards. Ever. Ever. You're terrible. I've never seen you play. You could be a pro, but I doubt it because you're terrible. Take these twisters with you. Oh, see, now everyone's learning. And you just got big old dragon ults going down both sides of the ult. Because everyone beads or ages it or died. They're learning. After a couple erry ults, it seems like it kind of stops working. Especially with these 3-tiered actives when you get the 90-second beads and ages. After they get erries pulled a couple times, they put in that extra time to get their rank 3 and stop getting erries pulled.
An enemy has been slain.
I grab some buff, why that all not. For anyone that's curious, no real particular reason. They're just here. And I would really appreciate being able to wiggle a little bit faster and having a little bit more damage on my mighty storms. Teamfights move in that direction. I can get them and the minions. Eric probably won't make it away from that tornado. Nope. He is dead. And the rest of them are going to back off, or they're going to face the same fate. Oh, please go through this door here. I don't have my ult yet. He's not going through this door anyway. Darn it. That's incredibly disappointing. Najah totally missed. That's good. Protect Sun Wukong with the tornadoes. I don't know if it's going to be enough. It's absolutely not. Get off my knee. Oh, jeez. I need to retreat. Holy combat. Holy combat. Mr. Wiggles doesn't like combat. Stay away. I'm just trying to be a dragon. It's a hard life, you know. Eating children and trying to keep up on all these human sacrifices. It's tough. It's tough. I have difficulty. Just leave me alone. This is actually going phenomenally well. Zeus dropping his bomb. Wow, yeah, they're hoes. You're not gonna survive a Zeus ult on top of an Ao Kuang tornado. I don't care who you are. You're dead. Keep running, Aries. I got your back. That's a big rock. That was a big rock I just cycled past my face. Gem of Isolation. Because, again, with the control. Not only will my tornadoes dump retarded damage on people, they will slow them. Keep them from the fight. If they do choose to pass, it will hold them back for longer. And my squalls practically immobilize them at this point. And Monkey, there's nothing I can do. I tried really hard, but I wanted that hurt dead. Hey, caught somebody. It's okay. Hey, Evo. Sorry. Sorry, bro. That was not even aimed at you. I apologize. Not even remotely intended for you. But I guess that worked out. I love it when stuff like that happens. So many mighty storms right now. What's a little wiggly dragon to do? Oh, jeez. I am way too close to enemies right now. I am way too close to enemies. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He stood in the mighty storm. He stood in a mighty storm. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing. Look at him. So cold and calculating and sleepy. Wiggling. Just wiggling his dreams away. That's all he wants to do. Is be a peaceful wiggler. And wiggle. And wiggle. And wiggle. And then scream for no reason! Why does Ao Kuang remind me of my commentary? I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just a thing. Anyway, gentlemen. This is Ao Kuang. Made as entertaining as possible. Good. Ao Kuang! Come on, man. Good day.